Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the introductory episode of sorts, and now we have crash landed off our ship and are on the island of Fort Joy. Let us see where Divinity 2 takes us. I am going to, as usual, do some looting and wandering around, and I'll be back when something relevant happens. Alright, here are some more of these Void-woken baddies for us. Should be a pretty easy fight. Oh, vampiric. So I'm wondering if I can't hit them both. Let's try. Oh man, that's just OP. And we will dash him down.
I know you.
Oh, we will knock. Can we move over one? Yes, we can. And now we will knock them both down again. Just smart fighting right here. That's all we're doing. They will get up. We will hit them. And we will hit them again. A miss. Well, you know my trick. Let's play dead. Oh no, I can't do anything. Oh, look at that. I go again first. Now we kill him. And we will move. And no, we can't attack him. Guess we'll take some hits here. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Let's cripple him. And let's strike him. So he's vampiric, so he's gonna heal a little bit, but we should be okay. Oh, you just didn't attack at all. Alright. Oh, level up.
We're supposed to keep those things at bay.
So let's go ahead and look at the level up here. So I feel like strength and constitution are really important on a Death Knight, because I want to be tanky and I want to be strong. So we're gonna go ahead and go 1-1. Attributes. Necromancer. I think 1's okay for now. I think we should go more warfare. Yeah, we'll go more warfare. And we will go for a point in sneaking. Yeah, because we want to be sneaky while we're stealing. But maybe another point in thievery first, just to be better at that. I think we'll go another point in thievery. So we're going to be able to steal pretty well. And it looks like we don't have another talent yet. Alright. So I will go ahead and do some adjusting and see if there's any more action for us. Would you look at that? Wandering across the beach. And who do we run into? None other than our friend, the Red Prince. Let's talk to him.
You spot a strange lizard. Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
I'm glad to see you survived.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer. Or a duel.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down
That's
in the
true.
dreadful. You have my gratitude.
You're
Hand
welcome.
over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Tell him I'm glad to be of help.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get... Now then, if there's nothing further...
What do you plan on doing next?
If you really must know, I haven't quite decided yet. I've a frightful amount of things...
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
I see memories. Childhood days.
Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil...
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire.
An empire.
Some continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
Rather specific. What do you mean? Why an empire?
Of course, it's rather specific. Quite obviously, I'm musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
He lost an empire, yet he's a slave on a ship. That's pretty interesting.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he
Oh, dear.
stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I...
Who are you?
May the Seven have mercy on their... I am the Red Prince.
The world
The
tamer, the
all-conqueror,
spouse of the
the
sun. Let's calm down
world's
there.
tamer. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering
Just
and
a little bit, just a little bit there.
opportunities. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
I have this and that to tag out as well. You're welcome to tag along if you wish.
This and that. Tag along. Do you really mean to compare the fate of an
Wow, this
empire
guy.
to whatever... On the other hand, I really could do with a dog's body. And you've already proven to be trustworthy. Fine, I accept.
There we go. We have a new friend.
On one condition.
Uh-oh. Maybe not.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer.
A dreamer.
One of the mystics of... I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
I think that's not too much to ask for. We'll look into it. We'll promise him.
Jolly good.
You probably should know that I'm undead.
Oh my word, how you do astound me. Come now, did you really think a handful of linen towels could fool me? But don't worry. I have studied the arcane arts for years, including necromancy and demonology. I do not hold the petty prejudices
That's good.
So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic and, yes, even subterfuge.
Well, I'm
What
kind of
say
a
you?
hybrid right now for the party. I'm a Death Knight, so I do some magic, some necromancy, but I'm also a melee, so... Martial, fighter, finesse, dexterous arts, arcane. I hear the lizard race is pretty good for arcane, so let's try and make him a spellcaster, though it's not as natural, but you can always make it, right?
Wizardry is embedded in my nature as deeply as the instincts to breathe and drink and mate. The dominion over fire suits me best, truth be told, but there is no school of
You
magic
need
I
a
cannot
cleric,
master.
someone who can heal, an enchanter, not a witch, 'cause I'm a necromancer, an elemental powerhouse, a conjurer, an elemental powerhouse.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
That
The
settles
Red
it.
Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include your majesty, your royal
Wow.
highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, my lord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado...
Okay, let us be off. So there we are, we have a new friend, the Red Prince, and apparently he has a kingdom he needs to get back to. So yeah, we'll move forward and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so I'm back, and it appears to be a little scene going up in front of here, so let's take a look at what's going on here.
I am a proud look. Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
Okay.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use.
Oh
Cut
dear.
it.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
You won't find out by mutilating her.
Stay silent, you.
Atrusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes
Oh, dear.
squeeze shut.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atrusa. To think you would lie to his only son. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the void.
That false
destroy it.
one side or the other.
Dallas,
Yes, Your Holiness.
I believe we're done here.
Oh dear.
Waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Okay, that was pretty brutal. What do you
The
think,
lizard
Prince?
magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
Cruelty of this makes me sick.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
Really? Well, we got a res scroll and a leg out of the deal. Ah, Fort Joy. Here we are.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Come on then, Lexi. Hey up.
So I'm gonna go ahead and explore around, do some shopping, and we'll be back in a bit. Something interesting happens once again. Hello, welcome back to more gameplay. And I was wandering the beach with myself and the prince, and this guy just came up to us, and he said red, then dead. Kind of strange. Is this another attempt on my life? Because they're a frightful bore.
Not an attempt, mate. Not if I. Time's up, Your Highness.
Okay, so
stabbing
apparently
time.
we're going in. And he hurts. Okay. Oh boy, only 8.
I'm ready. Okay.
Miss, really. This guy is level 3. We may lose somebody here. Gotta heal the Red Prince here. Strike. And we cannot strike again. Alright. Let's pop a pot. We gotta try and get that magic armor down, I guess. Oh boy. We're missing everywhere, boys. That was a really crucial miss there, because now he gets an attack. And that hurts. That really hurts. Alright, there we go. Now let's knock this boy down. Alright, nice. Get a good angle on him. Now the prince. Attack. Attack. Now it's Bilbo's turn. Let's go ahead and attack. And attack. Alright, so he's CC'd right now, and we're just gonna keep doing it. See, once his armor's down, it's not too bad for us. We will just keep beating him up. And okay, so next round Beast is going to be able to hopefully destroy him. Alright, so he's getting back up. We'll go ahead and cripple blow him just in case. Then we'll attack again. So the prince, attack, and attack. Alright, now we will petrify.
Damn nuisance, these assassins.
There we are. So he was a full level higher, a little difficult on us, but we did it. What's going on with all these assassins, though? By the way, we have another friend that joined the party while I was away. Beast. Apparently, he's a legendary ship. Destroyed some magisters, so that's pretty sweet. So we have a party of 3. We're looking for one more friend to join us along the way. So I'll be exploring around a little bit, and we'll be back in a bit. Welcome back. So we have the final member of our party together. I met her. She's apparently scarred because a lizard sold her into trade of slavery, and now she's looking for revenge. And she was eyeing him down, managed to talk her down on myself, and she's with us. So we have Sabile, Beast, and the Red Prince in this playthrough. Should be an interesting group. Now let's go talk with the camp boss.
So this is Fort Joy.
Surely you have
Crumbling disaster.
After I am through here, I will catch up with you in a minute.
Griff is slowly...
What? Who's asked?
He smirks.
I'm listening.
He points the tip of his...
I solve my own problems. Oh, they'll cure you of your sauce. I guess you mean the clown I call Steel. Supplies. A crate of food, etc. All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen.
Alright, so I caught up with you here in a little scene. This little moment here between our party with this lizard. Let's see what happens.
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the Red Prince bars you with an outstretched...
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word.
So here is
You
the
may
dreamer
wait
the
here
prince
while I
wanted.
speak.
Very well, your permission.
Permission indeed.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention. The dreamer then chews and swallows out. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows suit. The Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer.
I didn't know lizards put much stock in their afternoon nap.
You receive a withering glance.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this stingtail fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament, turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded
House of Shadows. Like that guy that just tried to kill us on the beach? How do you not know they existed?
The dreamers, though, they're on my side. And they've visions of me on the throne. Of course it is. I was born with the but to keep it, I must find a second dreamer.
A greater
one.
dreamer, huh?
A more Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let us make our escape and venture there post-haste.
Interesting.
I can tell you all about swamp dreamers too if I chewed that much Drudenay.
Let's talk
As
to
you're
him.
about to approach the lizard,
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
This is probably the lizard she was stalking. Sure, go ahead and have a chat.
to your surprise, Sabine proceeds to throttle the unsuspecting lizard with one hand as she drives the... You hear him yelp about the master, lone wolves, and a man called... Then, quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere as Stingtail falls to the ground, face first into his own intestines.
Oh, shit.
Sabine heaves a sigh of satisfaction, and as she...
Chat's over.
How dare you strike down a dreamer?
Oh, the prince is pissed.
Such is my prerogative, Prince.
Let's
And
go
doubly
ahead
so,
and
my
talk to
pleasure.
them, shall we?
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
How many assassins have you sent after you?
Dozens, I should imagine. But if we're talking about the ones that came after my exile, this would be... Let them come, I say. Keeps one sharp.
Are you gonna be okay with Sabine now that he murdered Stingtail?
Bah! I should whip her till she's as red-skinned as I am. But there are broad waters between should and shall at the present. It's forgiving that I... Still, you bewilder me just as much, don't you know? It was you who invited little Miss Needlework into the fold. Do you mean to tell me you're comfortable with what she's done? Of course he did. Like he was bid to, by a master. But doesn't bother you one bit, indeed, to see a preposterous.
Oh boy. Alright, Sabine, what do you have to say?
Yes. Is it an audience you desire?
Maybe I should talk with Sabine.
Something on your mind?
Why you just brutally kill Stingtail?
It's simple. He scarred me, so I scarred him.
She defies you with devil...
Can you blame me?
It might have been the same, yeah, my
There
reaction.
it is. I was wondering when you're spying. Anyway, what's dead is done, so let's move on, shall we? Despite my high
What's
hopes,
dead
this
is
scar
done.
disfigures me still.
Wow. What's next?
The search for the master continues, of course. Hungry work, the hunt. Stingtail mentioned a cook, as it happens. Fellow named Griff.
A cook. Well, he has an orange, some arrowheads, and some gold. Let's go ahead and loot this camp since he's dead. So that was a pretty interesting moment there between the party, the lizard. We'll catch up with you in a minute when something else happens.
Don't tell anyone where you got this. Keep it down, will ya?
Sabine gently places a hand on...
Let me have a word with the gentleman, would you? I've a little clue to follow up on.
The last time she had a little word, we know what happened. But I don't want to mess with her, man. I guess I'll let her.
Sabine steps forward and asks Griff the cook about the lone wolf. A little back and forth ensues. Money crosses hands, and before you know it, Sabine...
Thank you. We should make good on our escape, you know. I have to see a man about a wolf in the Hollow Marshes. Did I disappoint you? Oh, but don't worry. I might just have to push the next... Zalaskar's his name. A name for the taking, if it comes to that.
Interesting. Zalaskar. So let's talk to Griff now ourselves.
Griff glances from his blade.
Here's your
Griff
oranges.
tears into one of the oranges.
Looks like everything's accounted for. Now the important question.
He raises an eyebrow.
Looks like someone did my job. Your guy's free to go.
Alright, so we freed the elf prisoner, which will now give us the quest completion, and
It is done.
we'll be moving along.
And quickly. I hold my end of the bargain. I show you the way out. But I have something.
What do you mean?
Sahela, a young girl here. I am her protector, and she is. It is for all. Give me your. I give you this amulet. I go to her.
Alright, so I'm going to be doing some quest things to get some more XP, and I'll be back when something interesting or a fight happens. Alright, here we go. Another fight on the way. It looks like some turtles down here on the beach. Gonna be pretty interesting. I just want to dechain everyone real quick. All right.
What's happening to these turtles? There.
Alright, so we got him. Oh dear. Let's flesh sacrifice, extra AP. Blood on the ground, let's elemental arrowhead it. And let's pop him. Pretty good damage. I can dig it. Alright, beast. Adrenaline up. Backlash. Throwing dagger. And attack. Yeah, I think that'll do it for you. Oh, there's a third one. Alright. Wow, he's got range. Let's go ahead and knock this guy down for size a little bit. Light them up. Perfect. Now let's see if I can get him and smack. Let's try and get out of the way a little bit so we don't get AoE'd. The big boy is coming for me. All right, pop him. Not too shabby. Flurry of blows. Dang, turtle almost died. You know, he's still probably going to die on his turn. Let's finish him.
Into the dark with you.
Oh dear, I am burning. Okay, get out of the fire. Get out of the fire. Now let's rechain everyone. Alright, so that was pretty easy actually for the turtle fight. But hopefully you guys saw a little bit of tactics there, and I'll be back after something else happens. Alright, so I'm walking up with some card players, and I still have that sparkling card I got from healing that guy. So I'm wondering if we can't get something going here. Let's see what happens.
Looky, looky here, mates. A fresh face. Why don't you join us in a round of cards?
Accept the invitation.
Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
The sparkler. There we go.
Ralvo's eyes linger on the table, where the card lies as innocent as a piece of cardboard can be. His gaze...
Now, where'd you get a thing like that, mate?
Doesn't matter where I got it. Rules are rules. Sparkler always wins.
Ralvo counts out the entirety of the table's pot without breaking...
Go.
Oh, what did I win there? That a boy? But you know what? I don't think we're quite done with you yet. We're gonna go ahead and have Sabine get high ground. Because Ranger life. Oh, shit. Come on, Sabine. Go with the ladder. Alright, now Beast. He's a rogue, so... Getting backlash position. Red Prince.
I call court. Pay up.
Let's go ahead and get him, I guess, over here. Alright, so here we go. Another fight. Take down these card sharks.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your 5th blue chest of this round.
Oh shit. Attack and yeah, why not? Let's battle stomp him. Alright, so he lost his first turn. Sabine, the high ground. Here we go. Flesh sacrifice, elemental arrow, and the blood. Get bonus. Peace of mind. And pop him. Oh, 19, man. She ain't messing around. Alright, that was pretty rude. Backstab, adrenaline, throwing knife, petrify, boom. Alright, he's get his turn, now the prince, gonna double, yes, double whammy. And some daggers on top. Oh. Pop them. Man, that damage, that is just silly. Oh, thanks for burning us all alive, mate. Get out of the fire and double tap. That was rude. Alright. Beast. Throw a dagger. And let's get you out of the fire. Prince. Let's attack her. Oh. Alright, not enough AP. Oh, our ranger. Pop him. Man, that is just unreal, that damage. Alright, that's crippling blow. And finish. We leveled up. Dagger and oh, can't actually finish him. Okay, what about the prince? Yeah, we got him. Still blocked. Oh boy, can we get him now? There we go. Alright, success. Now we will rechain everyone to me. We will heal the fire damage. And let's level up everybody. Let's see what we want here. Alright. I think we want strength and constitution again. Skills. I believe we want another point in warfare. Oh, nice. And we have another ability there. So I think Picture of Health makes a ton of sense since we're upgrading warfare anyways. Alright, on to the next character, the prince here. Our wizard. So I think intelligence makes a ton of sense. The initiative is useful, but the critical chance, not so much. We'll go 2 intelligence and 1 constitution, 1 intelligence probably. Our abilities, we're a pyro, we're a geo. Let's get some hydro in there. It's kind of be like a jack of all trades. And our skill. Magic chance to crit. Mnemonic. I think that'd be good for the next upgrade. Elemental Infinity is pretty good. We'll go with Savage though right now. And Beast. Alright. We'll put it in Warfare. I think we're gonna go Parry Master for the dodge while dual wielding. Makes a ton of sense. Now on to Seville. We will go. Now here's where critical is really good in initiative. Yeah, we're gonna go wits and finesse mixed. And warfare is strong. Huntsman strong. I think we'll go ahead and put a point in ranged. Yeah. Okay. And a civil ability. Elemental Ranger makes a ton of sense, so we'll do that. Alright, so we have all of that down. We're gonna go ahead and use all this up, and I'll see you in a bit.